Hello everyone! Hello community! Welcome back to my inspirational vlog or inspiration content, and I hope you enjoy my next topic and we're gonna have more talks, and I hope you learn something about my inspirational vlog today. So better watch out, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new on my channel so you could be updated on my next vlogs.
Communities, let's go for health, music, travel, and inspiration.
So welcome back, and today I'm just gonna give you some tips or tidbits. I'm not really professional when it comes to love advices, but maybe I could share to you some of my experiences so that you will have more ideas and you'll have more guidance and tips again about your life. Okay, so my topic for today will be about long distance relationship. Yes, so one of my friends or subscribers and my community member asked me about a love topic. He didn't really give me a specific question about love topic, but he suggested me that if next time I'm gonna vlog, or I'm gonna give ideas about or give tips about love topics. So love is very broad, guys. I'm not really a love consultant, or I didn't have any certificate about that, but I'm here to give you some tips as well regarding my experience. It's up to you if you believe it or not, but yeah, I love to talk, I love to vlog, I love to share some tidbits, I love to share my experiences as well. Maybe it could help you. And this time it's gonna be about long distance relationships, so let's find out. Yes, if you're gonna ask me if I experienced a long distance relationship, yes, of course I experienced that, but it didn't really went so long. Yeah, because my partner, we had a long distance relationship for a few months before I came to him, before I go to him. So that is my experience, and maybe for some long distance relationship right now, because especially at this time it's COVID, right? It's a pandemic, and maybe it's difficult for you to see your partner even if you are on the same city, or especially if you are really far from each other. Let's say you already have a plan to see each other this year, but then there was a pandemic that happened and we cannot really go easily in our country, or you cannot easily meet up because there are many strict rules that we need to follow. In the Philippines, there are general quarantines, right? I'm not really GCQ as far as I know, but I'm not in the Philippines. I'm in Thailand right now, and I heard about it. There are general quarantines, and some of you cannot really see your lovers, and you cannot see them because you need to abide by the rules, and you cannot do anything about it. It's because we are law-abiding citizens. So for me, it's very important to communicate. Even if you're far from each other, you don't have a choice. You are on a long distance relationship, and you are in this kind of relationship. You enter this relationship unless you're gonna break up, right? So if you want to fight for your relationship, even if you're far, you need to communicate often, because there will be no relationship if you don't communicate, especially if you're LDR relationship. I think you've heard this many times. You have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have FaceTime, Messenger, so anything, Line, any applications that will help you to connect each other, especially Wi-Fi, guys, because you cannot connect if you don't have any Wi-Fi, and just borrow your your neighbor's Wi-Fi, or just load yourself. It is very important. If the other one don't connect with you, if you don't connect with your partner, what's the purpose of having a relationship? Or if your partner doesn't want to communicate with you anymore, online or offline, why do you need to call it a relationship? In the first place, there's no relationship if in that case. And next is you need to support each other's goals. Alright, let's say you are in another country and your partner is left in your mother country. Let's say you are in the Philippines and your partner is working as a nurse abroad, or yes, working as a teacher abroad, and you need to work here in the Philippines. Let's say your job is a police or teacher too, like that, or any job that you cannot go to your partner because you're long distance, you're very far from each other. Yes, continue to support your partner's goals. Number 2, because that is their dream. That is their dream job. Maybe someday you could also follow them. Maybe they could bring you, that dream. They will be able to afford to get you to him or her. So for now, just support each other. Even if you're far from each other, you can communicate every day, whatever time it is, which is applicable to you or him or her. So just support them, because think about what will happen in the future if it is for the benefit of the both of you. Next is find a way to hang out while you're apart. So what are your bondings? Even if you are just talking on Skype, Line, Messenger, what are your bondings, or what are your terms of endearment? How do you call each other? So I think you know that, because yes, you're in a relationship. You need to always keep the fire burning, always keep the love burning, because it will really continue your relationship. If you don't have those things, then it's difficult for you to continue it. It's difficult for you to make it longer, because you didn't make anything that you didn't create any fun in your relationship, which is very, very important. Maybe you forget it because you've been together for 2 years, 3 years. You still need to keep that, or keep those things that you were able to give before. Because if that will disappear, then your relationship will slowly disappear too. I mean, it's a long process, but it will end up with that if you don't continue your usual, hangout or rituals or endearments like that. So talk about your goals, talk about your jobs, anything that will make you more inspired to listen to each other. I don't really like to go into details, guys, because I'm not really a love consultant or a love counselor, but the very important thing to survive your relationship is you must have trust with each other. Communication and trust is very important. I'm gonna tell you something about trust, because if you don't trust each other, if you always keep thinking that he or she has someone when you are not with each other, then that will be the problem, because you don't trust him or her. You don't trust him when he is away or she is away. You might think that she's not with his friends, or even if he's with friends, maybe he has somebody with him or her. So it's very important to be open and trust each other, because in the end, it will make your relationship suffer if you don't trust, if you always keep thinking what he or she is doing. Just leave him or her, because whatever happens, if he or she did something bad, it will come out. The truth will still come out, and one day, when you know it, then it's time to say goodbye, because he broke or she broke your trust. It's very important. So that's my point of view. If someone broke my trust, and if I don't really trust him anymore, then it's time for me to go away, because how can you trust that person again if he or she already broke it? Right, so that's very important. And this is not just for long distance relationship, but if you're together. So it's very important to respect each other. Respect, why? These are the core values of relationship. So I'm just gonna tell you something about these these core values of the relationship, because we need it not just for your loved ones but to your family, friends. Like this, it's very important to respect, because if you respect your partner, your love and communication and trust will be there. Love is the process, but trust and communication will be there if you respect your partner. So you also need to respect each other's differences, especially if you are not in the same culture, or even if you're in the same culture, maybe your partner have another habit that he wants to do and you also have another. You need to respect it, because it is very important to know your partner's nature. Yes, he grew up like this and you grew up like this. You need to support each other. You need to respect each other's nature. Yeah, so that's just for me, guys. I cannot really tell you a lot about what I know, because I just want to give you a certain topic about long distance relationship. We can go deeper next time if you want to know more about it, or you could just comment down below if you really want to know more about love relationships. Okay, if you wanted to listen to my opinion, if it helped you somehow, just comment down below, and don't forget to click subscribe and like my video if you learned something about it. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and you can also subscribe my other channel. It has other contents as well. And thank you so much for continuing to support me. I'll see you on my next topics, and I hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!